eyes. I'm blind to the light from the sky. I'm dealing with things I can't write. And all of you know it's been no easy road, but I keep working harder, going harder just to prove something. Burning out, I can't do shit for weeks. Guess I proved nothing. Everybody wants my work for free. I know you have the money, things are looking different. I'm not putting up with you, not anymore. And I know you think you still can take advantage, and you always took my humbleness for granted. But I know my worth, you can't take that away from me. And I know you think you still can take advantage, but it hasn't worked out like you fucking planned it. 'Cause I know my worth, you can't take that away from me. Lost myself, now I'm fully disguised. My heart got bruised up, so I put it on ice. Been told that I wouldn't make it in this life, but now all of you see there's so much room for me. And I know you think I still can take advantage, and you always took my humbleness for granted. But I know my worth, you can't take that away from me. And I know you think you still can take advantage, but it hasn't worked out like you fucking planned it. 'Cause I know my worth, you can't take that away from me.
Let's go bounce. It's getting dark, I feel the feel the It's getting dark, I feel the I feel the
She knows that I gotta be trusted. She fell in love with the race and I see. She fell in love, and she knows that I gotta be trusted. She fell in love.
I got you and your vibes in my mind, I can't get them out, no matter how hard I try. I need you and your heart next to mine, yeah, I'm all about keeping it you and I. When you're here, you spark chemical reactions, your aura strikes like lightning. Got no words, I'm just drowning in attraction. Only one way to describe it. It's electric, can you feel it? You got the only touch that takes me high. It's electric, I'm up in my feelings. Got double vision 'cause of you tonight. It's electric. It's electric. take you home with me. Take you home with me. I don't get what you're saying. All of these games you're playing. Can't bother reading your message, no, But you hurt me so much that I had to leave you. Girl, I thought that you and I would be perfect together. But you hurt me so much that I had to leave you. Be perfect together, but you hurt me so much that I had to leave you. Girl, I thought that you and I would be perfect together, but you hurt me so much that I had to leave you.
Here we are, we locked down in different cities, and our virtual connection falls apart. Guess it's been too many years since California. Now the memories of us is all I have. See, one day I'm gonna reach ya, take a plane for many miles. We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long before dawn, gotta be patient for a while. Someday we'll look at stars in the same sky, when I'm on the other side. Take me back to the life that we once knew, when the walls weren't closing in like they are now. Cause it's been too many years since California. I wish I could get there, I don't know how. See, one day I'm gonna reach ya, take a plane for many miles. We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long before dawn, gotta be patient for a while. Someday we'll look at stars in the same sky, when I'm on the other side.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh my god. So it was the mouse, the mic. You know, I thought the problem was actually the music, but it's a connection problem. So I just, you know, yeah, I just disconnected it and reconnected it again. Yeah, I think it's fine right now. My bad, man. And I was talking to myself all this time. Oh shit, man. Yeah, anyways, let me just check the music as well so that, you know, it's not creating the same problem. All right. Yeah, I don't know what happened. So for the past, you know, hour, I was actually just hearing that sound. Oh man, my bad. All right, I'm just gonna so it was a connection problem. All right, yeah, I'm hoping the mic is okay right now. And you know, I thought it was weird why Skittles was not answering, but it means that he was not hearing me. He was hearing the sound. I didn't hear it at first, and then, you know, I just thought it was weird. Then, you know, maybe let me just check it again. That's when, you know, I just thought cranking up the volume might actually, I might hear it, because my volume right now is very low. So, you know, I don't want to listen to myself talk. I mean, it's kind of weird when you listen to yourself and then you also hear it from the headsets, or, you know, earphones, I guess in this case. So I just turn it off, you know, so that I can just only hear my voice instead of hearing it from the headsets, I guess. It's really weird. I don't know, it's almost like I'm listening to myself twice, unless if I, you know, only make the headsets quite loud. Then, you know, in that case it feels annoying for me, I guess. Yeah, I hope that solved that problem. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Okay, this part is definitely not gonna be visible, so any area where, you know, this part, I feel like I should have optimized it. Now I was watching this. Where did I watch it actually? You know, of how ways to optimize certain models, I guess. This part is, you know, it's just polys that it's gonna be covered up by another object, so I feel like, you know, I should have creating this bevel over here was right, but these polys here, I should have actually just deleted them and, you know, have this as an open mesh. I think I did it in one of these. Yeah, I did it here. You know, create something like, wait, let's, something like this, you know, it's an open mesh. It does, you know, the same thing as here, but, you know, it's just, so these are unnecessary, these polys, so should have done something similar to this. I think the same with all of these. I think, you know, some of these didn't have to have the backside as well. Alright. Yeah, but you know, when modeling, what I did is, what I've discovered is that, you know, certain things are better off when you model them as pieces, I guess. I know this is modeled as a, you know, different pieces, and when it comes to clothing, I'd always model them as one piece. I don't know, it just felt so weird, you know, modeling it as different pieces. But, you know, after watching a video, I forgot who it was actually, although it was a video that was in 3ds Max, it was not a Blender video, but, you know, it helped a lot, you know, in understanding how what I've been missing, I guess, or what I've been overlooking. That's correct way of saying it, maybe, because I always felt that, you know, the only pieces that need to be, you know, as a separate piece are metallic objects and probably shoes, but pants and shirts, you know, they always just look weird when it's separate objects. But it just turns out, you know, it's the way that I was actually creating them that just made it look weird. Because I remember I modeled the pocket as a separate piece, and I think I also did the same with this character. Actually, I modeled it as a separate piece, but it just looked weird, I guess. Just did not feel like it was a part of the shirt, which is why, you know, I decided, you know, let me just model it as one object. But that just, you know, made things worse, I guess. So yeah, modeling something as separate piece, you know, is a lot more better, I guess. Yeah, also this part, I could have deleted that part. I think I still can, you know, but yeah. Actually no, this part I don't think I should, because it could be visible from this angle. You know, it's a piece that's supposed to like, you know, when this character lifts this this arm, this part is going to be visible, so it's a piece that shouldn't, you know, I shouldn't be deleting. So basically, like, if, you know, you have to look at it from different angles, you know, how the object is going to look from different angles. Don't just assume that, okay, you know, from this angle I don't see the backside, so I can just delete it. Look at it from all angles and, you know, see how it looks with the rest of the object. I guess here it's just different pieces, but with the rest of the object as a whole, you know, you want to see how it looks. I'm hoping the sound does not, you know, is not continuing that sound. Yeah, it was a connection problem. But yeah, and also the one thing I also, you know, you could even take it further. Like when creating shoelaces, I was actually creating that as one piece, and you're the best, bro, keep going. Yeah, thanks. When it comes to shoelaces, you know, I was actually creating shoelaces as, you know, one shoelace as one piece, but you know, it's better, you know, to separate it as pieces, as, you know, as different pieces based off the areas where you insert the shoelaces, I guess. Basically it's like, you know, I just visually like to see things, you know, so when someone explains something without a visual aid, it's just, you know, just doesn't help for me, I guess. Okay, this is not drawing. So I just want to, you know, explain it while creating a visual. It's gonna be terrible, but yeah, it just helps, you know. Okay, so oh damn it. Yeah, basically you wanna, you know, have it as separate pieces all the time. Just think, I just made this slow right now. I forgot that, you know, this working in the space of the, what's this, the node editor makes things slow. So basically these are the holes where the shoelaces, one shoelace will have to, you know, do that. Basically you want this as a one piece, and then this part as one piece, this as one piece, you know, instead of creating one length and then have it do that, right? You want these as separate pieces. It works a lot more better, you know, when it's just that piece and then you cut it off here, and then that piece as well, and then that piece. I think, you know, this at this point is where you could maybe use instances and then, you know, just paint on one, texture one, and then, you know, apply that on all of them. Maybe, I don't know, if, you know, you're not too concerned about the texture being the same, I guess. All right. As a collection instance or not, you know, like not as separate, yeah, as a, I think it's, how can I say it, is it, you know, when you press control wait, is it Shift D? You duplicate it, and then Control Shift D creates the instance. So oh, is it Alt D? Alt D. Yeah, I think it's Alt D. Yeah, it's yeah, it's been a long time since I've let's create that. Actually, it's been a long time since. Oh man, I can't believe 1 month away from this just makes me forget all the shortcuts. Okay, let's oh my god. Yeah, basically it's, I think it is Alt D. Let's see. Yeah, linked objects instead of Shift D. Don't worry, bro. Yeah, it's Alt D actually. You're doing a tutorial. Oh yeah, the YouTube, actually, yeah. I am doing for YouTube. Or are you asking about the stream right now? For YouTube, I'm definitely doing a tutorial. I'm working on it. It will be released next week actually. It's just, you know, one that, you know, just with the tutorials are just, you know, based on awareness of certain things that, you know, you overlook when creating characters. Well, I overlooked, I guess. I feel like since I also overlooked them, it's possible, you know, certain people also overlook them, I guess. Some people. So yeah, by Thursday I should, you know, I've already written the script. What I need right now, you know, is just this week I will start creating the video content, I guess. Then, you know, by next week I should be done with editing it, I guess. That's awesome. Yeah. Hopefully, you know, it teaches you something, I guess. But yeah, the process, you know, of learning it, of, you know, creating that the script was actually, you know, it taught me a lot of things, you know. At first I realized that there was so much, you know, knowledge that I was actually lacking. You know, when coming to certain subjects. So it's not gonna be actually a long, you know, video. I don't want the videos on YouTube to be that long, you know. Probably just the longest will probably just be 10 minutes, you know. I feel like pause that. Even I don't watch videos for that long actually. Pause, you know, 10 minutes, that's where I start to drift away, I guess. Do it, bro. Keep in mind that people on YouTube are there for the content. You have to make it snap and with good rhythm. Yeah, true. Keep the video as simple as possible. 10 minutes is a great goal. Yeah, definitely. And one thing I also realized is that, you know, it's that, you know, you should I should actually have the video, you know, let the people know what they should expect from the video, because sometimes, you know, you don't want to watch a video and then, you know, the title says one thing and then, you know, what the title says you only get it at the end. Because, you know, I've watched a couple of videos and they did that, you know, where the title said something and then you only get that at the end, and the rest of the video was basically nothing, you know. I felt like it had nothing to do with what I wanted, and you know, it was kind of annoying. I made a scalp tutorial for beginners with the information you needed to start, but it was just 50 minutes long. No one watched. No one was watching. Yeah, true. The longer the video, you know, basically when you create a video, I feel that, you know, you should think of it as whether you would watch it if you know, you weren't the one creating the video, I guess. And you know, like I said, past 10 minutes, that's when I started realizing, okay, fuck, I can't watch this anymore. Yeah, you feel betrayed. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, true. So basically what, you know, at the start of the video, I just tell them what to expect, you know, so that they don't, you know, they don't feel like I just wasted them the 10 minutes, you know, without actually getting anything out of it. Because there was one that I was watching, right, and it was, what was it about? It was this guy was explaining how to do online business, right? I think it was online business, or was it? Okay, I don't remember. Anyways, you know, the point of the entire video, you know, what I wanted was specific information about, you know, how to use Instagram as, you know, to grow an audience. And most of his video was about YouTube and all the other things. And you know, I think it was an old video, maybe, you know, yeah, it was an old video, but just watching that, I think it was 2020, yeah. Anyways, that video, you know, the way he created it, you know, he created in sections, and the part that I wanted was at the end, you know. So I watched that entire video only to realize that what I want was at the end, and it was actually annoying. So yeah, you know, definitely the part where you feel like you've been betrayed, you know, it's definitely gonna be there if what the, you know, they don't tell you what to expect and when to expect it, I guess, at the beginning of the video. I actually rewatched it to refresh my memory. Hello. You rewatched the video you created? Yeah, true. What exactly did you learn from rewatching your own video? I wonder. Yeah, yeah, it's really cool node. I find did you learn something new while watching your old video? I mean, I know like you created it with the knowledge of, you know, of what you already know, the knowledge you have at that current moment. But sometimes, you know, when you watch your old videos, you learn something that you didn't realize, like maybe like a mistake that you did back then, and you feel like if you did it this way, it would have been, you know, a lot more better, I guess. Because when I watch my Twitch videos, right, I always realize that the old videos, you know, I'd always say a lot, and it was annoying. At one point I literally stopped watching it because I was saying so many times, right? And what I try and do, you know, with some of the videos is prevent myself from saying I can pause, you know, I feel that's okay, but what the fuck, once I start saying you know, I become conscious of it. Actually, I made a pause. I made a pause of 2 months, and then I rewatched the video and I was refreshed to start again. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. What do you wait? By a pause, do you mean like you stopped making videos for 2 months? I need to write the script of you need to write the script of your video. Yeah, definitely. That's one thing that I started with, actually. And you know, as I was writing it, actually I realized that I was adding so many unnecessary terms, you know, and things that, you know, to me it feels like, okay, I'm teaching something, but then, you know, yeah, just because I'm teaching something, you know, so some things, you know, other people are not interested in learning. They just want, you know, the meat of it, I guess. I stopped making Blender for 2 months. Every word you say needs to come from the paper you read in front of you, like a television, you know, those prompters. Definitely. I think when I was watching some of the, you know, these guidelines of how to create your own script, you know, I mean, if you're really good, you know, you're really good at speaking right off the top of your head, then, you know, just have notes, you know, and then do that. But if you're a beginner at something, especially like, you know, creating a YouTube video, you need to write every words. Definitely, I agree with that. It, you know, because you might, I feel like when you do that, it, you know, it prevents you from getting off topic, I guess. You know, you already, you know what to say, and, you know, you're doing the task that is needed already, I guess. But the thing that, you know, I find challenging is explaining it in such a way that, you know, doesn't confuse the viewers. That's yeah, you know, that's one thing that I find challenging, I guess. I try to create my own script many times. Most of the times what you write is effective 60% of the time. You have to cut everything that is not important. But then, you know, okay, let's say let's make an example, right? Let's say you're creating a head, right? Okay, let's say you have an audience and you wanna explain to them, you know, okay, maybe a head is too much. Maybe let's create an eye, right? And there's an eye, and that's the, you know, creating an eye. That's the theme for the tutorial, right? The title for the tutorial, right? And what is it that you would regard as important, right? And what information isn't important when creating an eye? Like, is proportions of the eye important, or do you regard that as, you know, not important? Also, do you also say that creating wrinkles is important, or is it not important? You know, that's where I get confused, you know, as to what actually is important. Because when you know, like when creating eyes, you're always told that if you take a circle, right, and the size of the eye, well, the distance of the, let's draw that. The distance of the eye, right, is the distance of the nose bridge, and is also the distance of the other eye, right? Is that also important? Do you regard that as something that's also important, or do you feel that, you know, it's different for every character, so it's not as important? You know, these type of things, I guess I was wondering, you know. Repeating click on this and that when you already did that is in the beginning of the video, I think is a thing that like that. Wait, repeating click on this and that when you already did that in the beginning of the video, I think of things like that. Oh, okay. Active node wrangler is important to show how to activate, or do you have to show how to edit preference add-on? Yeah, that's true. So okay, so basically, which of those two is important? Yeah, I see what you mean, but wait, activate the node wrangler. Is it important to show how to activate, or do you have to show how to go to edit preference end? So basically, okay, it's important to show how to activate an add-on for the rest of the tutorial. I guess the rest of the tutorial is more important. I mean, like, just informing people, you know, how to activate you know, an add-on without showing it. I think most people, but then, you know, it's kind of difficult, because when a beginner, like, if I tell someone, right, that activate node wrangler, right, and the beginner doesn't even know where to go, and, you know, how to activate certain things, you know, I think that's challenging when creating beginner tutorials, because you have to assume that nobody knows anything, you know. I think that's where the challenge with creating beginner tutorials, which it's something I'm not gonna do, you know. Actually, in my videos, I feel like I'm gonna mention that this is not a beginner tutorial, because, you know, certain beginners are you know, they literally have no idea about the interface of, you know, Blender, and, you know, it just so happens that you are the first person that they've discovered, you know, about this. Because I was watching one video that some guy, you know, he said that, you know, I don't teach beginner videos, so if you want to watch a beginner video, go somewhere else, you know. And I felt like he was right in his own way, but, you know, if I'm a viewer and I find your content, right, and I want that, the first thing, you know, once you tell me to go somewhere else, you know, I might just lose that, I might not actually even do it, you know, because I came to your content and I was interested in the way you explain certain things, right? And now I'm going to have to go to someone else where that person is not explaining certain things as well as you did, you know. That's the challenge, I guess, when creating beginner videos, I guess. Because, you know, not everyone is good at explaining certain things in a way that a beginner can understand, I guess. It's important to show how to activate. Okay, that's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, I lost trail of this. Okay, let's paint this. Seems like here I don't have but yeah, that's, you know, I feel like that's the challenge with whether, you know, when it comes to whether you should create beginner videos or not, you know. Because I remember, you know, there was one you know, I was actually trying to get, you know, from when sculpting, right, I was practicing sculpting. I was trying to get from the point of rough sculpting to the finished product, right? And this, you know, when I found this video, you know, this guy was teaching beginner videos, and, you know, when it got to that point, you know, he said that you know, I don't create advanced videos, and, you know, I kind of understood it, but it was kind of frustrating, I guess, you know, having to, you know, go search for another video. But unfortunately, you have to choose, are you going to stay a beginner tutorial forever, or is it only for start? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you do have to choose. Most of the time, you know, it's only for the start, you know, because no one wants to be a beginner forever, like, obviously. But then, you know, if that beginner video is not, you know, it doesn't help you with understanding things as to the point where you want, you know, you want to understand, and then that's, I guess that's, it's almost like trying to build on a messy foundation, I guess. You know, if I'm going to watch just any other beginner tutorial and have a hard time understanding what it is that I, you know, that I'm learning, I guess. Okay, those areas, I feel like I did not model them properly. I wonder how this looks actually, because the way it's, you know, it's creating pixelated textures. Oh shit, okay. Looks like I shouldn't have switched modes, because now this is not responding. Actually, nothing is responding. Be a shark. Yes. Oh damn. Oh. You have a great level in Blender. You should try to attack the market of people like you. What you have to offer to them, some solutions to the problem, because it's always that finding solution for a problem that you have and make money out of it. Yes. Yeah, sure. Yes, taking my mail, bro. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you should. One should never, you know, be satisfied about being where they are, I guess. That's true. Alright. I think I messed it up by switching to edit mode. Damn it. I mean, you work on Toon Shader, really complex, and no one talks about it. There we go. There we go. You have your public. You do see? Do you see? No, this is not Toon Shader, man. It's. Does it look like Toon? Does it really look like Toon Shade? Wow, I never realized that anyone thought my work was Toon Shade. This is not tune shader, actually. I'm just texturing. It's just regular textures, actually. Unless if I don't know what tune shader is, but I do know what tune shader is. It's just regular texturing, actually. It's just the process that I texture that, you know, I add so many things that to it, I guess. But it's not part of tune shader. No, it was an example. Oh, I see. Okay. I say that because someone actually did it actually on YouTube. It was an example. Oh, my bad, my bad. I misunderstood that. Yeah, but I understand that, you know, that as long as your method is unique, you know, and you can teach it in a simpler way, then, you know, you definitely you can make it public and people can learn about it, I guess. You know, the thing is, many people, you know, they too focus on creating a new method, you know. I was reading this book where this guy was like, actually it was not a book, actually. It felt like I was reading it, but because, you know, whenever I read something, I always remember it more than when I watch a video, I guess. But it was actually a video where someone said that, you know, to create something, you have to, you know, get into the habit of stealing something, but be terrible at stealing something, you know. I think it's a very old video that I watched. I don't remember when I watched that, but because when you're good at stealing something, you know, then you're just copying what, you know, exactly what you see. But when you're terrible at it, you know, you create your own style to it, I guess. Yeah, that's, I know. No, referencing and basically, how can I say it? Stealing something and being terrible at it is basically referencing it, I feel. I think that's what I understood from that, because because basically when you're referencing something, you're taking something that you feel that, you know, that caught your eyes more than any other thing. You don't want to take the entire thing, right? You just want that piece of idea, or that idea that you saw from someone, and, you know, you just want to be terrible at it, I guess. And because so many of us, you know, we too focus on taking that that piece and being good at that piece. But you know, if you take that and you're not too focused on being as good as how the character, the one that you're referencing it from, right? You create your own, you know, unique style to it, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, because what, I don't know if you know the artist Sam Does Art, right? What he did is he took, what's this, when he draws, right, I don't remember which artist he took it from, but he leaves this artist would leave the sketch marks on the, you know, on the drawing, right, while he painted. And what Sam does, he, although his sketch marks are a lot more cleaner, but you can tell that, you know, it's sketches, right? But it's not as messy as the original owners, right? Which, you know, that, you know, it gives you a different feel when you look at his work and the person that he took that idea from, you know. That's what I mean when I say, you know, he stole the idea, but he just made it a lot more cleaner, but also left that element of, you know, this is a sketch, you know. Okay, this is wrong. There is a philosophical man who wrote about that. He called it the world of ideas. Oh, nice. Who's that? I don't remember his name. Yeah, that's okay. Most of the things that I read, I don't even remember the names of, I guess. It's completely natural. Right, let me just save this. But you said basically what you said, but with some bump words. Okay, that just all right. I think, you know, yeah, my streams this month is going to be short because I want to focus on these YouTube videos. So I'm taking that time that I used to stream and, you know, just making trying to refine the script, I guess. Anyways, so 2 hours is what I'm gonna be doing. So anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here for today. Let's just save this. Alright guys, so I'm going to go to sleep. See you next time. Yeah, thanks for the chat, guys. I'm also gonna start refining my script and then also create some video clips, I guess, for it. So thanks for watching my videos, guys, and see you on Wednesday. Cheers.